This week's MindEspresso is about habit change, one of my favorite topics. I've studied James Clear, Charles Duhigg, and I love this topic because it's so hard. And what I found is that none of these models were quite perfect for me. And so I've actually created my own habit change model that has led to good things in my life. First, it starts with why, but it's not the traditional why, right? It's not the why for you, right? Which is if I lose 30 pounds, I'll feel better. That's part of it. But if you lose 30 pounds, what else will you be able to do in your life with others? And what impact can you have on others? When you do a why just for yourself, the mind doesn't have as much incentive to stick to it. If you make it about others, now you've really put your mind in true goal setting and an abundance mentality to work for you. The second is, what is it you're going to do? Let's be very clear. What's your 90-day goal? What's your 30-day goal? And what is your 1% everyday goal? How am I going to get 1% better every single day? Now, when I was trying to lose weight, the most important thing was drinking water in the morning. I'm not kidding. That was my 1%er. Or getting 90 seconds of aerobic exercise. I know that sounds ridiculous, but 90 often led to 15 minutes, to 25 minutes, to 30 minutes, to 40 minutes of exercise. And it's that sticking to the habit on a daily basis that's going to create this positive loop, a positive reinforcement. Then a piece that I found missing in most models is if you're going to change, you have to find your passion. What is it that you are passionate about? And you know you're passionate about it when you're willing to evangelize to someone. It doesn't mean you have to be that annoying person, right, who's always evangelizing and you know, people just kind of want to walk away from you. But it's that passion where if someone asks you, you can impart that passion to them and evangelize to them and maybe make them part of your tribe. But without passion for the new thing, I feel most of the time we're just trying to get away from the old thing, which is just not a great way to use your mind, right? Your mind doesn't work that well. Now, I'm going to move down here and talk about the loops. Now, as you're trying to create habit change, we all have these habit loops, and this comes from James Clear. Cue, crave, response, reward. There's something that happens that creates a craving, and then I'm going to do something, and that's going to give me a reward. I can eat something, and suddenly my brain is going to feel better for a short period of time, but I'll feel crappy later. But what is your current habit loop? And then after I look at my current habit loop, how do I want to rearrange my habit loop and structure it into the day, which gets to structure. Now, as you think about habit change, what we need is behavioral engineering. So if I get up in the morning and I have to search for my gym clothes and I'm not quite sure where my sneakers are and I haven't accounted for traffic, am I really going to hit the gym? And the answer is no. But if I structure this in the right way and my clothes are there, the keys are set up, I've already looked at the traffic the night before, going to be much easier for me in this case to want to get to the gym. So when we talk about structure, it's what time is it happening? Who else is involved? What are the preceding events, right? What location am I going to be at? And where does that matter? What is my likely emotional state? And you need to think these things through so that you can structure your day, because this is where it falls down a lot too. You can have all the passion in the world and you can figure out your loops, but if your day isn't structured and it's not really easy for you to do, you're going to fall back into the old pattern. Then another big piece of this is your tribe. You need to build a tribe around the new habit, and this aligns with passion. Who else is passionate in the way that you are? When I was trying to change my diet, I started going a little carnivore and keto, and I started really getting into what are the nuances. I developed a passion for some of these alternative ways of eating that made me want to go buy new stuff. I wasn't even worried about getting like ice cream or things that weren't good to me because I was just preoccupied with the passion for the new thing. And then who around me can help me live that passion? Who is in my tribe? And this also comes with it, a hard question, which is who shouldn't be in my tribe? Who is going to bring me down? Who are the people who have habits that are not aligned with where I want to go? And can I make those hard choices? So if you want to use this to change one habit, and I would focus on one thing, first get clear on your why, not just for you, but for those close to you and your impact on the world. If you could make this change, get really clear on the why, the impact. Then what? What is it I'm going to try to accomplish in 90 days and 30 days? What's my 1% every day that no matter what I can do? Is it 90 seconds of a workout? Is it drinking one glass of water? I don't care, but what you'll find is if you can do something consecutively for day by day by day by day, you're going to start creating positive loops. Then what is your passion? What is the thing that you're going to get into? It's going to be your new hobby. What is the new hobby around the new habit that you can evangelize and surround yourself around with people with a like way of thinking? Then understand your loops around the current habits that you want to change. Remember, there's cue, crave, response, reward. What's the cue, right? Is it the location? Is it a preceding event? Is it an emotional state when I start eating? Is it certain people that I'm around? Is it a time of day, right? Which gets us to structure. Now we want to look through each of these throughout the day and say, okay, what is the right time and where is the right location and how can I make it easy? Can I put my gym clothes out right away and have my car all set with the GPS to get there so I know what the traffic looks like? If it's eating, have I put away the crappy foods and hidden them somewhere else? And have I filled it with foods I'm now passionate about because I have this new way of wanting to eat? And then who is your tribe? If you can just move the needle on each of these on a consistent basis and do 1% better every day, you've got a much better chance at creating something really powerful in your life. And that is this week's Mind Espresso.